Why do we always seem to worry about what people think about us? You would think that when we become a certain age of life that those things wouldn't matter anymore. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday and I am spending a day at home. I'm chilling at the house, guys, today, and I thought I would sit down with you guys once again. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday, trying to get my little camera set up. I am actually vlogging or recording now with my Canon. You know, guys, I had thought about purchasing another camera. That is a camera out right now that is like popular. It's been out for about a good year now. It's the DJI Osmos camera creator kit. It's with the gimbal, and guys, when I tell you that camera is amazing, and it's $669 for the packet. And I thought about it. I got this Canon M50, which is a beautiful camera that I haven't used because it intimidates me, because I have not learned the settings on this camera. So I'm fooling around with it now while I'm talking to you guys, just trying to get it set up correctly so that I can get the perfect lighting, or not the perfect lighting, but you know, great lighting and angles and all of that good stuff. So I'm struggling, as y'all can see. But anyway, welcome back today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. My day has been going great. Not doing anything today. I'm just going to be here today and watching movies, and I have a long weekend. It's a holiday weekend as I am recording this video, but I wanted to just share my thoughts on a few things. You know, one of the things I really love about being at this stage of life is the fact that I am living authentically. And not to say that I feel that I was living unauthentic in any previous life, but I think that we are so concerned about how we appear to other people. And so therefore, sometimes we hide portions of ourselves. We cannot be ourselves, 100% of the time, because we are so concerned about people, how they're viewing you, whether it is, family or your friends. You try to keep up this appearance so that people won't be ashamed of you or, embarrassed by you. But I think when you get really to this stage of your life where you're just comfortable in who you are and and not worrying about the thoughts of people, you can just live and you can just exhale like you can truly exhale, because you are living your true self 100% of the time. And I didn't know that I was not doing that. I wasn't, aware of the fact that a big portion of my life I wasn't, because I think you look at, how you were raised, and you want to make sure you are living up to those morals and those values and those standards that you were raised by. And one of the things that I believe for me that had been a big struggle for me was always trying to please my mom. I wanted my mother to be super proud of me. And that's one of the reasons why I did a lot of things I did. Like, I hid my first pregnancy from her. She found out when I was 8 months pregnant, because I did not want to disappoint my mom. It was so important for me to make sure that she was always pleased with me or proud of me in some way. And I don't know why. It's not like she, did anything as I was growing up to make me feel like, she wouldn't be proud of me. But I think because I was not married when I had my first child, that I was so concerned with her thoughts. My mother was married at 17. And, so therefore I was, just worried that she would say, things about me, which she did. But I was 21 years old, living in Atlanta, Georgia, had my own place, had my own job when I did get pregnant. Now, I'm not advocating for women to get pregnant and have children out of wedlock, but that's how it happened. But I was just so concerned about her thoughts, and it stressed me out worrying about that. And it's amazing to me now that I have reached this stage of life. I'm elder, I'm a senior woman, and I could care less if people believe in what I do or, like what I do. I just simply live. And it's not a more freeing experience than to be able to live in your truth. And I see sometimes, people that I know, friends that I have that are going through issues. And for whatever reason, social media is the new therapy session. People feel that that's the place where you can go and you can put everything out there in the public, in social media, in the internet, cyber world, whatever you want to call it. And people come in and chime in, all give their thoughts and their opinions, and they say things to you to encourage you, to uplift you, whatever, or either tear you down, be negative, whatever. And people use that platform as a place to validate their experiences or what they're going through. And I don't know if that makes people feel good or it makes them feel a sense of validation that it's okay to be doing what they're doing. But I notice it happens as a trend that's happening. It's been going on for a while though. And oftentimes when I'm reading these things and I know these people in real life and I'm thinking, that's not actually your life. But it's important for them to make the public or people think that that's their life. And I think to some degree, we all have done that. You could be going through a problem in a relationship, but you want the public or people to think that this is the perfect relationship. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get on here and just be open and honest and tell people that you're having problems, but to fabricate something that isn't, I think it's just a disservice to yourself. And actually, who you are as a person, knowing once you close that computer, laptop, phone, or whatever, that you are faced with what you really are. And so being able to accept who you are is one of the most exhilarating and freeing things that you can do with yourself. It used to be some type of stigma about being a single woman or being married more than once or married and divorced, that if it was something that you should be ashamed of. And people would hide and be afraid to tell people that they were in a marriage that failed. And I think that was probably me for a large portion of my life because, for the most part, I think the majority of people, air quotes, that do get married are in it for the long haul. They're feeling that this is something that's going to last. And they're not looking at it as if one day I'm going to be facing divorce and that I'm going to be rearing children by myself or being alone and having to start over. I don't think that's the majority of people. So it feels like a failure, right? But I now have reached a point in my life that I'm okay with that, because I do know that a lot of marriages aren't what they appear to be. Or a lot of people had to go through tremendous, crazy, for lack of a better word, to get where they are. And is that winning? Is it winning to say that you had to experience like crazy things or very hard and traumatic experiences, heartbreak, in order to achieve that? So while we're looking at the state of marriage and valuing it as this entity of something that is awesome, a lot of people went through a lot of things. So what is that saying? What am I saying to you? That there is trauma even in what appears to be the norm of what society said is. And this is not a video about marriage, but that's just an example of what I'm saying. Being able to be who you are and okay with that and living your truth and making this life the best that it can be. I'm at a stage of my life that I am comfortable in who I am, and I go out every day trying to have the best experience that I can. Some days is better than others. Some days I come home totally depleted. And all I want to do is just lay down. All I want to do is cut that noise off from outside and just say, look, let's just do a do-over tomorrow. And that's where I be. And then some days I come home and I feel amazing. I feel like I accomplished something. And I feel proud of myself. Because I am an amazing person. If you don't believe that about yourself and you don't live in that every day, who else is going to believe it for you? You have to be who you believe you are. And anything that has happened to you, any experience that you've had in the past, is not an indication of your value or your worth. I will forever do videos and speak about this because it's important for you to realize that before it's too late. A lot of people are so ashamed of where they are in life, whether they had ups and downs or maybe they had a lot and they lost. I think it's important that you make the life that you want. You know, coming from a place where I once feel like I was living on top of the world. You know, I had a spouse that financially took care of me and I didn't worry about things. Going to a place where I had to number crunch and budget. And a lot of people would look on the outside looking in, would say, girl, you went backwards. But in whose opinion? Who determines going backwards or forwards for you? See, people have their own paths and what they perceive as winning, being successful, achieving, being happy, living life, accomplishing. Everyone has their own. And sometimes people who downsize, who give up things, who move away from stuff, who start over, are the most happiest people in the world. And it's not up to me or you to tell them that they're no longer doing great. It's up to that individual. So we have to stop thinking that we have to live our lives according to the way society appears in our eyes, that we see on TV and social media and out in the world is life for everyone. When you get here, and I will just say over 60, and you're finally, just like those rose-colored glasses are lifted, and you see the world for what it really is, and you start looking at all the things and all the time you wasted, and you be like, man, if I had been here 30 years ago, you know, I would be living some of my best years. And that's unfortunate, but we're here. So here on Living Life by Design, I'm just giving you a peek into what I've learned in over 60 years, and that you can start today living in your truth and your peace. And it does not have to appear to be like anybody around you. It really doesn't. And it's amazing. And I am still discovering. I am still experiencing and looking forward to more years. And I pray to God that He gives me the opportunity to do it, that I can still gain more wisdom and experiences even here and share that with other people. And I'm thankful for God, for Him being a part of my heart and my soul and my spirit. And I share that. When you find the peace of God in you, you will still experience things. But I tell you, getting here and finding this peace and realizing that I don't have to feel like I'm in a rat race and try to keep up with everybody. And that I can just look around and I can appreciate what other people are doing and praise them for where they are if that's what they want. But I can find that peace in myself of where I am as well. So I thought I'd share. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today. And if you are new, thank you. Thank you for stopping through. Hope you find value in this video and others that you may watch. I have about 70% of people that watch me that are not subscribed. So what are you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe now. Become a part of the sisterhood. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And I hope that you find value in this and that entertainment or anything that you're looking for. You know, we watch so much of negativity on TV and social media. Why not come to a channel where you can meet up with people who are positive, who are encouraging, who just, you know, want to see everybody win and find their special place in this world to live out their lives, because life is short and we all gonna get up out of here one day. So So let's just do this life in the best that we can. And if you are my sisters that are returning, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you and your feedback and your comments and the love that you bring here to the channel. And I want to continue this journey with you. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day, weekend, week ahead, whatever you may be doing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. Kisses and hugs. And I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.